Happy birthday, Nintendo Switch! 4 years have finally passed for the Nintendo Switch's life, and during its cycle, we've witnessed it not only surpass next-gen consoles and current-gen consoles, but it's also become the fastest-selling console in video game history, and has one of the best launch lineups ever seen by a console. Hi, I'm IntsPlay, aka Brycejw, and I wanted to thank you all very much for joining me in this very special video. In this video, we will be celebrating the Nintendo Switch Life's great achievements. Along the way, we'll be sharing some of my favorite Nintendo Switch moments and games. While the Nintendo Switch had some ups and downs, we'll mainly be talking about my experience with the console and why it's my favorite console and the games I recommend and play. Even talking about a lot about the Switch, my favorite console ever. And amongst all of that, we will be talking about the future Nintendo Switch, my perspective, and the many games looking forward to playing. So as you can see, we won't be talking about the nitty-gritty of the console or the business dealings of Nintendo, just the console. But if you want an actual video on the Switch, past, present, and future, go watch Arlo or something. But before I continue, I just wanted to say thank you all for joining me and watching and showing me your support for the video and the channel. It really means the world to me, and I appreciate and love you all. Thank you so much, very much for watching. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get on with the rest of the video. October 19th was a very special day. Not only was it special because Nintendo tweeted something about something significant, but it was also the day before the announcement on the Switch. I remember being so hyped for the day to come, as that was around the time my first channel was growing and reached 1K. I was super hyped, as I remember watching the announcement and reveal stream with Chill, one of my close friends, also known as Sukasa on Twitch. Go follow them. We both were so hyped and excited at first, and but at first I wasn't as hyped because I remember the stuff being shown wasn't exciting for me. But as soon as they showed Mario, I was hooked. I wanted to get that console as soon as possible, and I was determined to get that console and make sure I get a Switch. At the time, but at the time of watching the Mario trailer, I thought it looked like Mario Galaxy 3. But now, as we know of it, it is Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey. The title, as it was revealed in the announcement trailer. The game was really the most hype I've ever been for a Nintendo game. At the time, I was working at an after-school kids program camp, one which I will not name out of respect and privacy for the company. I remember bringing the Switch for the kids to play, and on the way, I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the bus. I highly recommend that game, as it was highly recommended to me by one of my best friends and a great content creator, NIN10D0ULTRA, who also agrees that Fire Emblem Echoes was trash, and the 3DS. Who also agrees Fire Emblem Echoes was trash on the 3DS. So many dragons, not to mention the spam of so many enemies. I also remember Echo was becoming highly popular at the time, and I had the great pleasure of tweeting at him once and him tweeting at me once. I remember not knowing the guy that well, and once I found him through Kobe Bomber 9, I forgot his name. Kobe. You know, Kobe. During the time I was watching him, and then I slowly watched as he became a legend. More on that in a later video. The Switch has helped so many YouTubers and content creators break through and find their footing. Here are just a few of the notable ones I follow and watch on the Nintendo Switch's life, throughout the Nintendo Switch's life, and I highly suggest them to you. So please check them out if you haven't already. if you haven't already. Etika, among with other Nintendo YouTubers, pushed the hype for the Switch into the stratosphere. C&D, another YouTuber that focused on Nintendo Switch's launch, made a series that stands the test of time. He stood in line for 7 days at the He stood in line 7 days at the Nintendo New York store. He stood in line 7 days at the Nintendo New York store for the Nintendo Switch. With the help of Triforce, also known as Empire Arcadia, they achieved the greatest achievement in the world's lifetime, obtaining the first ever Nintendo Switch at launch. And not only that, but it was signed by Reggie, of all people. It was a feat to accomplish. Nintendo Ultra at the time of the Switch announcement, made launch. Made skit videos, most of which were revolved around the Switch and the release success, and of course, his famous series, the Nintendo Switch Hater. Arlo gained popularity thanks to the Switch as well, giving analytical analysis on the Switch and the state of Nintendo's company as well, just being a fun and entertaining to watch. Perhaps Beatemups is also a notable one for me, because at the time him and Nintendo Ultra had a lot of beef because of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But funny enough, even though I'm good friends with Ultra, I still greatly enjoy his content, which is Beatemup. I still greatly enjoy Beatemup's content. Kevin Kinson is a great one as well. Although now he focuses on next gen and technology, I enjoyed watching and learning about the tech and the Switch and the different accessories that came with the Switch and the ones you could buy. Wolfden is also a great channel to learn about games and accessories for the Switch. If you're curious about if they're good or not, or if they're worth buying or not, he does an excellent job at going in depth on what the product is, how it works, and if it is worth picking up or not. RGT85 kept me in the loop on different sales and unique games that he suggested to buy. Switch Force always talked about upcoming Switch games coming. Switch Planet was also good at showing gameplay of upcoming Switch games to look out for. I really enjoyed the ones without commentary, but his videos with the commentary was nice too. His videos always inform me about the release date, the rating, and which country they are being released for. Dante Nintendo Switch World was good for me to learn about the extensive gameplay footage about games I might not have heard elsewhere. Switch Stop talked a lot about 3D World. That's it. Just kidding. Switch Stop also talked about ideals and came up with creative ways on how Nintendo can improve and make games and services, especially why 3D World should be released on the Switch, which it did. It did. As you can see, I watch a lot of Nintendo YouTubers about Nintendo Switch stuff, but here's a list of others as well. Year 1 was a phenomenal year for the Switch. Honestly, it is the Switch's best year. Just on launch day, we had games such as Breath of the Wild, which was a masterpiece. It changed the game and changed the way I view Zelda, and probably many others as well. Super Bomberman R, Puyo Puyo Tetris, 1-2 Switch, Skylanders Imaginatory, and the last notable one for the launch lineup being Just Dance 2017. March also had Snipper Clips and Has Been Heroes, but I never played but I wanted to check them out. Mario Kart arrived in April. Spring and summer had ARMS, which I loved. I thought it was a great, phenomenal idea for a fighting game. I just really wish more people played it. It's really underrated and keeps getting updated and has a great, fantastic group and cast the characters with different movesets. Game I know, Brycejw 5. That's a game which I love. I'm so glad it came to Switch. And Puyo Puyo Tetris. Rhyme, which seemed like a pretty game, and I actually wanted to try it along with I Am Setsuna. Splatoon 2 and Skyrim both were heavy hitters that I both enjoy, and I still play to this day. I never played the first Splatoon, so I'm really excited I got the chance to play it. Ultra Street Fighter 2 is near and dear to my heart because I bought it while on a trip to somewhere. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 I love, but I have not finished it, but I will. Dragon Ball Xenoverse on the Switch is the best version of the game, hands down. Steep I still need to play. NBA 2K18, which I bought on day one without realizing it needed a bunch of memory and gigabytes to download, let alone play. NBA Playground was a fun game, but they did not finish it, so they made a Go version of it and gave it to people who already bought the game and made it an updated version. Super Mario Odyssey came out, and oh boy, was it an experience of a masterpiece. The game had in all everything I wanted from a Mario game, even Mario dying. Going back on the year, the main games I really enjoyed were Zelda, Mario, Xenoblade, Mighty Gun Burst. Rocket League came on the Switch, and so did Octopath Traveler, which I still have yet to play, but I really want to. The art style and the gameplay and the story, everything made me fall in love with the game. But then, this happened. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is awesome. I like the fact that it's a strategy game with Mario characters and Mario with a gun. 2018 came along, and it was big. We had Smash, we had Pokemon, we had Bayonetta 2, Mario Tennis Aces, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, Kirby Star Allies, Yoshi, just to name a few of the big titles. I really enjoyed Kirby Star Allies because it was really fun in my opinion, and it was cute. I'm gonna let Jake, the Kirby guy with the DDD profile picture on YouTube, who's also my editor, talk about why it's a good game and his experience with the game. Take it away, Jake. Super Mario Maker 2 came out in 2019 and made me so happy because it grew my channel immensely that I recently hit 1K. And I really thank you all so very much for joining me on my very first Mirror level stream that did. Luigi's Mansion 3, I didn't play the whole game in a day. I loved it. Okay, so just a reminder, if you are watching this video right now and are not subscribed, it would really mean a lot to me if you subscribe, because it helps me get to 2K sooner or faster. And it's just a friendly reminder, because Jake here, and today I want to talk about Pikmin 3. Sorry. I wanted to talk about, what was I want to talk about? Oh yeah, taking over Bryce. Kirby Star Allies. Yes. Bryce graciously. I'm very grateful that he graciously allowed me to be on his video. I'm happy to be editing. But anyways, Kirby Star Allies is a phenomenal game. I love it. It's so cute and adorable. Kirby, the best series ever. Subscribe. Oh. Yeah, that was so much fun. I remember that. What? I wanted to try a new platform since Etika shouted out Plexstorm. Oh wait, one time, Bryce went on Plexstorm to stream Kirby Star Allies, but I don't understand why he didn't stream on YouTube. That was kind of strange. But anyways, that's why I'm taking over the channel, boys. Also, yes. It was very weird. He DM'd me. He literally DM'd me to tell me he was streaming on Plexstorm instead of streaming on Kirby Star Allies on YouTube. He actually beat it on Plexstorm. What a wild man. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, the video. Oh hey, so you made it to the end of this video. Congrats. If you guys liked what you saw, please do not forget to subscribe today. Turn that notification bell on, and let me know if you guys want more content like this. I want to do more content like this. I put a lot of effort to the skit. I put a lot of effort to this whole video I do, and a lot of editing and stuff went into it. So would really mean a lot to me if you guys let me know how I did. And if you guys want more of this, please do let me know. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, because it really does help the channel out. And just a friendly reminder, because a lot of people don't even think to tap the subscribe button because they forget or stuff. So make sure you remember. We're getting to 2K already. Whoa! Anyways, guys, stay awesome, and until next time, guys. See you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Until next time, guys. See you in the next video or stream I make. Peace out, everybody. Hey guys, me. Yes, it is I, Jake the Joker. I mean, Jake the channel editor with Peak Mid 3. Yay! I have taken over Bryce's channel. Ha 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 ha! Why do I sound different? Because I'm trying to take over Bryce's channel. No, of course. I am Jake Senpai. They love me so much. Also, Pink Victory is amazing. Hi. Oh no! The videos, my time won't become yet, and time is not now. I must go back to the shadows.